Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well. So today, let's go ahead and create a very simple look that everyone should know how to do. As always, I'm gonna apply a very good concealer all over the eyelid, and to blend it out, I'm gonna use a fluffy blending brush. This is a eyeshadow brush, of course, but it gives me this amazing result. So it doesn't matter, it just helped me out. And if you feel like you apply too much product and you really want to avoid the creasing in your eyes, you can remove the excess product using the tip of your fingers. Just being very gentle and let the concealer dry in the eyelids. So the eyes are ready to apply the eyeshadow, and I really like to use the concealer instead of the eyeshadow base because I want to cover the dark circles and imperfections at the same time, and I don't really want to apply too much product before I go with the eyeshadows. Next, for the eyeshadows, I'm gonna use a pinkish nude eyeshadow palette, and I really love this one. This is a mini palette by Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna start off using the nude pinkish eyeshadow to layer in my crease, and this will be the first eyeshadow that I'm gonna use for my transition. So I'm gonna apply using a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna place the eyeshadow into my crease. What I like about this color is that it sets the concealer that I just applied, and now I'm gonna apply a little bit here in the other corners, in the eyelids. So I'm gonna take a little more product in the brush and I'm gonna apply in the other corners and in the eyelids. What I like about this eyeshadow is that this is a very light eyeshadow, so you're gonna just set the first eyeshadow base that it applies, but at the same time it's gonna make the look more soft as I want it to be and very easy to blend. Now I'm gonna take the dark brown eyeshadow from the palette and a more precise brush, and I'm gonna apply just in the other corners of the eye. First I'm gonna place it in the other corners, and next, with no more product in the brush, carefully I'm gonna start blending the eyeshadow. If you need it, I'm gonna apply a little more product, and I'm gonna go building the coverage and the intensity of the eyeshadow that I want. So here it depends if you want the look to be more soft or intense. I prefer to wear a more soft look when I'm gonna use eyeliner, so that's what I'm gonna do today. If you don't like eyeliner, for example, you can use eyeshadow instead, and even you can blend it out, just creating a smoke eyeliner. Okay, once I finish the placement and the blending of the dark eyeshadow, I'm gonna go back with the same light nude eyeshadow that I was using before as my transition, and I'm gonna take a little bit more in the brush and just diffuse the edges, just to create a more clean blended effect. And for the lower lash line, I'm gonna switch the brush, and I'm gonna use a very precise brush and the dark brown eyeshadow again, and I'm gonna apply just a little bit in the other corners and just blend it to the middle of the lower lash line, but just a little bit because I want to create a very soft look, so I don't want to intensify the eyeshadow here in this area. And next I'm gonna switch the eyeshadow again and the brush as well, and I'm gonna take this very light eyeshadow and I'm gonna apply just here in the brow bone and a little bit in the inner corners of the eye to create more contrast in the look. But as this eyeshadow is very pigmented, I don't want to apply too much product because I don't want to make a very intense white here in the tear duct area and in the brow bone. Just a little bit to create a more intense look, but not too much. Even if I finish the look, I feel like there is missing something, so I decided to take the medium brown eyeshadow and I'm gonna blend a little more in between the light eyeshadow and the dark eyeshadow that I applied here, and I'm gonna focus here in my crease a little bit. And next I'm gonna use eyeliner in the outer corners of the eye. I wanna create a very sharp eyeliner today, and I'm gonna use a liquid liner by George Cosmetics, and I'm gonna do the eyeliner here in the outer corners of the eye, very sharp, and a little bit in the inner corners as well. I'm gonna try to do the eyeliner thin as possible as well because I really want to create a very soft look here in the beginning of the eyelid and a very sharp eyeliner in the end. So carefully I'm gonna do my eyeliner, and patience makes it perfect. So yeah. By the way, don't worry if you make any mistake with the eyeliner. You can use micellar water and the concealer brush to fix the eyeliner. And next I'm gonna use a little bit of the same concealer that I used for my eyelids and a different brush, but this is a very precise one, and I'm gonna use to clean up the edge of the eyeliner and to make it even more perfect. When I create a sharp edge for my makeup, even if it's just for the eyeshadow or for eyeliner, as I'm doing here, I really like to apply a little bit of concealer with a very precise brush to control the amount of product and to make it easy to apply. Now I'm gonna apply a face and body glitter by Mouth Cosmetics. This is a gel glitter and the color is stunning, guys. So I'm gonna apply a little bit on top all over the eyelid because I really love how it looks. And this is the shimmer that you can see here. Wow, this glitter makes everything perfect. And this is kind of more chunky glitter, and I absolutely love how it looks in the eyes. To apply the glitter, you can use a brush or anything you like. I'm just gonna use the tip of my fingers because I really love how soft it looks, and this is a more chunky glitter, so I really like to apply the glitter and to really blend, creating a more soft effect. To finish off, I'm gonna use a little bit of mascara and falsies. And that's how I finished this makeup look. As you guys can see, it's very simple and easy to do, but here I did a very detailed tutorial for you guys, and I absolutely love the end result. I really hope that you love it much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video. I see you in the next one. Mwah.